What is up, my beautiful people? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to CS News, and it does continue. That being YOU, the debut of FaZe, well, a brand new FaZe because they got skulls, as well as all eyes are on S1mple. We'll talk about that and some other great things. I just want to thank you all for being here. It's been great to be back in CS News and have my voice back as well. But first things first, people were wondering what was Dev1ce talking about as he took to Twitter with, a bit of maybe a prelude to if there are visa issues at the major, could we still be seeing Astralis again? And Astralis, who is coming off a PGL Astana performance that I think a lot of people were very impressed by, and Dev1ce taking to social media to thank Yxngstxr for his efforts, maybe had people holding on to a little bit of Danish hope, saying a few tough maps by me and bad decisions in some crucial rounds made the difference today. Accept and move on. Good game, well played, and congratulations to Spirit. All love to Yxngstxr for being a great leader on such a short notice. See you next season unless we get a lucky ticket at the major. And for anyone maybe confused or misled by this, we have had several players in the past have visa issues, and even some teams in past majors. I believe it's 9Pandas, the most, not notorious, but commonplace example of an entire team somehow missing a major, which you just feel absolutely devastated by. Who was it? Former Navi guy who was on that team as well. I'm blanking on his name right now. I don't want to look it up because then you guys think I'm going to be cheating. Yeah, big head, really intimidating. You guys know who I'm talking about. Seized. Is it Seized? Did I get that right? I don't know. Frick. Should I be leaving those long cuts in there? Are you guys like, Jake, you're a crazy person. You're in a room by yourself at 6 in the morning and you're trying to think of Seized in CS. But beyond that, though, is there a far out shot? Yes, we have seen many of players missing IEM Dallas, or potentially we're going to miss Dallas or maybe Austin with visa issues, which is a terrible thing, especially for a major. So I'm not going to hope that Astralis is there, but Astralis fans and Dev1ce certainly can. And if they do somehow get that major call up, because they would apparently be the next team up, we'll see how they do. That would be a wild storm of events if that does happen. And speaking of that wild storm, S1mple and FaZe got their first win. Yes, you'd love to see it. S1mple, by the way, a fairly highly rated player so far for this event, which people are loving to see. I don't know if the run is in it for FaZe, but still, they get a win and they get some momentum in their favor.
It'll be real tough here for FaZe to not lose any casualties on this connector fight, but that's the opening they're looking for, but cleaned up by the rifle of Cypher and PrimeTaps. Frozen able to respond with one. PrimeTaps with back in behind Ticket, 19 seconds on the clock. Utility forcing him to relinquish his control of the ticket box, and that plant comes in for FaZe. So a 3v3 retake for BCG to stay alive here.
And you got S1mple with the ult, but he's going to be posted up over towards the ramp. You've got jungle and con control as well, so S1mple gets to chill and have a great time. Add one more on top, and S1mple shuts the map down, 13-10.
And also really quickly, I want to thank all of you guys. Because of all of you guys being here, we got a little sponsorship opportunity with DHL when it comes to covering DreamHack Dallas and IEM Dallas. So a huge shout out to that team over there. They're doing a lot of great things. They have now launched The Dispatch, which is an office-inspired show with your favorite CS casters. And with them, I will be doing giveaways over on my Twitter for some DHL crates. And they also will be releasing their new CS map, which I'll be sharing more about in the future. So thanks to DHL. It's pretty awesome to have a sponsor on the channel. And yeah, you will be seeing more of them soon. This episode is not without its trolls, because we also had Kyxsan receiving a little bit of troll from Niko, as some tweet out there went fairly viral talking about Niko and the past people he has had hands in kicking, which just means members who have departed the former rosters, to which he had a nice little response for. As the tweet read, 2018, Niko kicks Karrigan. In 2022, Karrigan wins the major. In 2022, Niko kicks Alexi B. Alexi B goes on in 2024 to win the major. In 2024, Niko kicks Yxngstxr, to which Niko said, let me know if you want to win a major, Kyxsan. Which first and foremost, let's read the original tweet, okay? Yxngstxr has no chance to win the major, at least this time around, but it would be awesome to see if eventually if Yxngstxr does win the major, because this curse would be crazy. Niko, of course, saying, hey, Kyxsan, you want me to kick you? And then you can win the major in the future. And they had that nice little back and forth between the two of them. We love these little moments. And speaking of little moments that I freaking love, okay? You don't get to see Naf smile very often, okay? Yeah, and it was actually their match against FaZe where he lined up the molly and he set himself. This
This is a team to get a read for Elige to know what's the good play for him to make. Oh, we didn't see that. That's awkward.
Okay, buddy.
He's got a good chuckle.
And very lastly, we got a little nice friendly banter back and forth, but we need more of these moments in CS. I keep on saying that, I know every single episode, but especially with some big names and some upcoming names out there. It was actually heroic Yxngstxr. I always called him Yxngstxr until I realized I'm an idiot, and it's Yxngstxr. Both are cool names. I'm okay with either one, but Heroic, of course, having a not so close match with the Falcons, and that meant that Yxngstxr's comments previously, well, M0nesy had a little bit to say. Again, friendly banter. As Yxngstxr had said on facing Falcons for an IEM Dallas playoff spot, we're here to prove that hard work beats money. That being a good old slight jab, of course, at this Falcons lineup that apparently cost a bit of money to put together. And part of the reason why it's been put together is that Heroic is making money off that. So a bit of irony there in team history. But M0nesy then goes just a little bit more hard work, I think. And they too had a friendly back and forth. So that was M0nesy's words for Yxngstxr. And we'll see if they ever do reunite and actually have a rematch. And maybe Yxngstxr can live by his word. But for now, money and hard work beat hard work with lesser money in Counter-Strike. Not global offensive. We're now in Counter-Strike 2. Just a slow morning. But until next time, guys, I hope you all enjoy. I'm Jake, otherwise known as Bubby. My girlfriend made me this cup. You know you're not allowed to make fun of me, and I'll see you guys back here sometime soon. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Ta-ta. Also, I am interviewing Min Lee, the creator of Counter-Strike, in 3 hours. I am super nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm nervous. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, just singing in the rain. It doesn't rain here in Las Vegas, just so you guys know. And the voice is not back quite as yet to sing.